Greetings. Alright. Not much to say. Back to it. Another day of the grind. Just carrying on, man. Same old. So aim for another 60k tonight. Yeah. That's really it. Cheers. Listen to some music. Watch me run back and forwards. See you later. That's me, man. This is the last place I want to be. But had the weekend off playing Halo, so back to the grind. I got 2 more, so today and tomorrow, and then I'll be off for a little while. I could have just disappeared and added these couple of days in, eh? That would have been the way to do it. But, I mean, yeah. I mean, if I don't do days when I can get the chance, I don't get any closer to finishing this thing. Easy. Fairly certain I'm not allowed to stream where I am. Just America things. You know they don't even have those in country? Like, at all? That's wild, eh? What a primitive, backwards country. Yeah. Oh, you mean here? I thought you meant when they go away for a couple of weeks. Oh, here, that would be horrific. Right, same as last year. Back to Asia. Talmuka. Yeah. Got into the Halo, so got pretty heavily distracted. I think we played through just over half the campaign, and then ended up playing like 11 hours of just 1v1. Like SWAT on lockout, or like Ninja Naut in the shitty, like foggy Halo 2 map. Then played like pistols on Foundation, so just round around the outside. So, he hasn't seen the flood yet. Literally right before that, just finished chapter 5. We know it's a weapon, and we know he's about to open it, and that's it. We kind of just gave the, we need to stop it now. It is, it's just past halfway. Well, in terms of acts, we finished Act 5 of 10. Gave him an advantage too when we were doing the 1v1s. Set it up so I was streaming in Discord so he could see where I was. See if that would help. Didn't help. I'm lucky for now. For now, I've still got the edge. Fine. I mean, it's not even the edge. It was just brutal. 30-3, I think. And even the 3 was because I was just standing in the middle of the map, like, come get me. Yeah. On stream, I was playing it with the old graphics for nostalgia. For me, I forgot how horrifically bad it is. Tyler's playing on the new graphics and saying how shit it looks. So. Yeah. It's a very cool feature, and the way that you can instantly swap between them too is so good.
Yeah, that's true too. I think by removing it, they were hoping more people were going to jump into like 5 and kind of bring up the multiplayer that, and it just didn't happen. I didn't even give it a go. Basically, I played 1 through 3 and enjoyed them. ODST, I think, was next, came out, and I was like, this is okay. But spin off, not really anything. And then Reach came out, and I fucking hated it. And that was it for me. Even 3 was a drop. Like 2 was peak, 3 was good, and then it just continued the downfall. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we definitely fell off after 2. Played a little bit of 3, but not even close to what we did in 2. And even 2, essentially it just became lockout, swap, that's it. Nothing else. Or Foundation pistols. That's all we ever did on repeat. And like peak was the rocket sword god. Oh, lunging across the map. Then they fixed that, wrecked it. That was so fun. And then doing like sword cancelling to launch your mate and stuff up over the walls. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. The more Yeah, I mean, I liked Modern Warfare. 2 was fun. Um, Same thing fell off after that. I don't know. It was never the same though. Halo was it. It was peak for me. Half-Life 2 I didn't play until way later, and wasn't too fussed by it. So that's because I played it way too late. Much I'm just cruising. I just feel beads of sweat instantly form and roll down my back at the moment. Right. Repeat it too. We didn't really get to experience Destiny well in absolute peak. At that point, I was PC gaming, and it wasn't for us. Yeah. Then Destiny 2 was good. I enjoyed it anyway. The campaign initially. I don't think there was definitely some cool games in between. Just never to that same scale. Like Black was good from memory. Couldn't tell you much about it, but I remember enjoying playing it. Yeah. Was it the Red War or whatever they ended up calling? I can't even remember. They ended up getting rid of it, right? So I never couldn't go back and relive the campaign, which sucked. But I really enjoyed that. Dominant Scroll. Crimson something. I can't even remember. Crimson something, Red something. It's just the Destiny campaign I played it. Destiny 2 campaign, so I don't know. I mean, I did get it this recent expansion too. I could give it more of a home. I gathered. Yeah. Did my slowest 10K since my first stream. Yeah, that's fair. I very much only jumped in and out of it. Or, what's that, an expansion? Obviously, I didn't start for Rat. But my first character bought and paid for, carried up to starting to do content there. And then from there, got hooked on it. I think made 2 more characters and leveled them up. Yeah, through to Pandaria, I think, was that where I stopped. Came back briefly for the whatever it's called, the Illidan one. That's it. Haven't been back. Legion, that's the one. That was the last expansion for me. I think peak for me was probably Mock, though. That was the one where I was properly getting into it and raiding and pushing proper hard content in that kind of sweaty way. Me, anyway. Progression rating. Legion was fun because I was just, I don't know, exploring more. Finding all the weird, neat stuff and then going through and doing all like the real old content bosses and trying to solo stuff for mounts. That was that weird era for me on Noel. 14's always been my grab. One I keep going back to. But never in that same way, never progression raids, never seriously putting Savage content or anything like that. Literally just doing the normal content. We're doing previous Savage content as a duo or solo and trying to do it that way. Or farming. Crafters and gatherers, my guy. But still never in like a serious way. Just ready for me. Just happy running around being mid. It's actually a real shame that 14 has the Oceania servers now, though. Really fucked the game for people in Oceania. Nice little overflow for the States and Japan, but for us, it's really garbage. I think I'll probably pay the $30 or whatever, 20 something bucks. Go back to playing with 200 things. Yeah. That's actually the way to play it. I'll probably go back to, I think I was on Ultros, the North American one. Go back there and then just world change into the Materia ones and play like at home with normal thing, but everything that isn't whatever the current trial is, so I can still actually push the game's content. Essentially, if you're anywhere else in the world, you can travel to any other server and it's all good. But if you're in Oceania, you can only be traveled to, you can't leave. So they just come here to like go to nearly dead worlds and be able to farm stuff easily. But we can't go to them to be able to complete trials or complete dungeons and shit. So like, I'm story locked currently on a trial and it's just not being run. I did it on the previous trial as well. I was queued for just over 400 and something hours in the end. Just sitting in queue, playing the game, just waiting, nothing. And then finally got one 2 weeks ago. Did that, progressed through the story. The next trial was available with NPCs, so did it with NPCs instead of players. More story, and now I'm locked again on another trial, which you need players for. Currently queued for just over 6 hours. Nothing, not even a second person's jumped into the queue. I need 8. They do have party finders where you can actually manually search for your specific trial, but even they take hours, and I'm just not on for that amount of time to try and find one. What's the play? Yeah, I moved to it on launch. That's the problem. Our server's still, it's really good during like expansion launches. When the game first launches, we can get in a lot easier. Queues aren't ridiculous, but you can still do all of the content. There's heaps of Americans that jump in and just overload our servers as well. Because they're there, we can actually push stuff. Now that the game's a lot quieter, they just stick to their world. So, and they don't come to our world to run content. There's a few times they're queued. You run them instantly in theirs. In half an hour. They come to ours for like the random world content. Do like the world content, the A-Train, TS train. Whatever the current Self-Born or whatever the fuck it's called, their cult presence at the moment. Because with as few people as there is, you can manipulate it to make it easier and make it form the content you want, which they can't do in their world. Weird though, like I go to log in and there's always a queue. The world is congested, 18 people in the queue. You wait and then get in and like, oh, let's go for my trial. Shoot for my trial. Nope. Looking party finder, no one doing anything. I'm just jumping in and fishing. Sitting in the gold saucer. Bimsel and Mincer. being real fun. That's why I haven't actually streamed it at all. Like, I play it heaps, but I've never jumped on stream with it just because it's essentially me just sitting in town, running back and forth, doing just random as shit. Virtually doing nothing. Waiting for the queue to pop. I think I'll actually struggle going back to Old Cross now, though. Having to get used to how bad the ping was again. The ability to move back into attacks. Having to move extremely quickly once they're projected. Big need to look at, either moving back or stopping playing the game. Realistically, it cost me $250 a year, and for what? Got 500 meters to the first 20k. Jump off and go to drink, and then I'll be back. Need to move this bike slightly because I keep brushing my leg against my chair. And annoying. Be back for another 20 or so k's. Break, and then again. We'll just keep doing that until I get bored. Why? Why is the game like this? You always get a fucking 9-banger. Right on the verge. There's 20k. I'll push to 21 now because I can't finish in this time. At least a whole kilometre. Yeah, obviously my tolerance for boredom is significantly higher than most.
Cool. What's your dog? Yeah, I know. What's there? In the category of 1. For this particular one, I'm in a category of 1, for sure. Some of the other stupid ones, it's more than just me at least. But yeah, still easily in the top percentile. You could probably argue that it is the bottom percentile.
That's way too good a tune for me to keep listening to while I'm not here. I'm going to save that. Save that when I get back. Yeah, just in there. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a good point. Let me adjust this to someone. A little bit off.
for the delay on stream. I'm pretty sweaty on the front, and I just saw myself walking out. Holy shit ball. Nice. Moving this just very slightly so my leg doesn't constantly rub against the chair. For you it's not. This is my gym. Check myself out. The webcam is my mirror. More that I just happened to catch how bad that was. Yeah, it's actually ridiculous. I should have. Fuck, I wish I took before photos and after photos, because like my legs are blown up significantly to where they were. They're still not like ginormous legs, but they're way bigger than they were. For the first time in my life, I've actually got like fucking pretty big calf muscles. Weird. I just thought that was genetic and you couldn't grow them, but now they're growing. What I do need to do is actually start going back to the gym and doing like upper body. I've done one upper body session this year. And that's fucked. Actually, let me confirm that. That might be a slight exaggeration, but I feel like there's one in memory. I'll have it recorded. Surely. There you go. On the 2nd of February, I did a chest day. Which was the day after I started this challenge. No lie, it's on the same day as. Run, I did a walk, a bunch of runs. What the fuck is wrong with me? I did 7 runs. Disgusting. Yeah. And then, so 2nd of Feb, I did a chest workout, and 23rd of December, I did a arms workout. That's it. Those are my only. And then it goes back 23rd of November, I did a chest. So it's been grim. I've done fucking 3 gym sessions since November, and now this dumb leg thing. So it's actually pretty disgraceful. Yeah, so I'll bang out this leg shit. It'll suck real bad. And then I'm gonna just go get fucking enormous in the gym. Yeah. At some stage in May, I have to do my fitness test. So off the back of, oh my god, that's loud. Off the back of this is probably a good time to do that. Midway through this at the rate I'm going.
But yeah, I mean, after this challenge, because I'm going to just kind of smash it for this first one, and if I'm still feeling it and I feel like I want to continue being so fucking stupid, I might still continue with, at this stage I'm saying I will still continue with the next game. Whatever fucking one. I might jump to one of the cooler ones just to break it up. rather than going in order. But we'll see. It's a long way off. And the next time I do it, it won't be every day. I'll have to break it. And actually do fun weight training in between. Every time the song plays, picture of the clown banging his head against the glass. Not even halfway there. I can still do what? What? Do other training in between? Don't be silly. I'm gonna finish it. I'm not even close to halfway. Fucking, what am I, 12%? 11 point something percent. Just too fucked to actually go gym after these. If I go before, I'm not going to want to do these, so one or the other. I'm definitely not eating enough to sustain both. Taking the opportunity while my calorie burn is so high to actually say that, but I'm virtually exactly the same place as when I started. Sweet treats, man. I have my jar of Skittles in front of me here. And 9 bags of total. Now there's only green and yellow, and it's 3/4 of it. Slice is so good, bro. Holy. So I'm thinking I'm just going to do 60 tonight, obviously, the usual. But what I might try and do is set up so that I can watch a movie, do this, and bike at the same time tomorrow to fully just distract myself and just see how much I can bang out. That'll be my last one for a couple of weeks. I'm just going weight. Make it a good one. Level up. Takes so long, so little XP. About to roll into the second break. Be 42 Ks. I went down a little bit further on the first one, set the tone with the 21. Mimicked it for the second lock. Back to 30s, yeah. Final 100 now. Probably couldn't even try for another battle here.
The 300k, is it? Hey, it is. Nice. That'd be silly. That would be silly. 300k XP is nice though. Can't wait to sit down after this and just play some 14 and just chill out. I am definitely gonna find a good movie to immerse myself in tomorrow though, and just see how far I can actually push. It's just the saddle pain, eh? Sitting in this fucking seat. That's terrible, Matt. Nah, but just looking at it, I mean, 38 hours, a lot of that 38 is actually just me shit talking like this and at the end of the stream, so it's not actually accurate. But if I go my AI here somewhere. Oh no. Fuck off, where's my... Funny seeing my AI searches like identifying a suspicious object, identifying a BLU-26 bomblet, identifying an anti-tank missile, RPG-2 round identification, vehicle identification, FV-101 Scorpion, mortar pin assembly identification. Find my actual chat. That's not good. Yeah, just interesting search history, eh? I mean, obviously it's job related, but odd. And then this one, identifying South Korean spider. What the fuck is this? It's a golden orb weaver, by the way. But still. Surely this one. It's an absolute monster of a workout. Nah. Annoyed the fuck out of me, eh? I might have lost my sweet, massive chat history. Yeah, I don't know what my fucking... On here I was tracking how many hours and everything I'd done, but I've obviously lost that now, so that's paying my dick hole. Because that 38 hours total isn't quite accurate. I think there's an extra 4 or 5 hours there that I haven't actually been biking. If you go like total XP to total time on bike, it's a bit better. We aim to break the 300k XP barrier on the next stream. Yeah, 32 hours, 10 minutes, and 43 seconds at the start of the stream. Plus an hour 20, so it'd be around 33 and a half hours now. It's still under 20k per level where I am currently. Yeah, still under 20k per level. So I'm leveling. I get about 19k per stream. So I'm generally getting 1 level per stream still. Anyway, sitting here just fucking doing nothing. I may as well be on the bike. Didn't even walk anywhere. What a rest.
Very close to 20k per level now, though. I did check it. I'm an idiot. I briefly checked it as soon as I leveled up on this one. Can't even remember what it said. I'm real tempted to set an absolutely unattainable goal for tomorrow of hitting level 50. And I'm just fucking breaking myself on this thing. I think that might be a bit stupid. It's like, yeah, it'll be around 100k XP. Just a third of what I've done. It'd be nice to hit that halfway mark, you know, and just be like, yes, I'm halfway through this piece of shit. 13% of the way there. I mean, that sounds so achievable. I need more than one of these fucking cushiony bike bib things. I don't even know what the fuck they're called. I need more than one anyway. This one's fucking soaked. Need to swap it out every couple of hours. Get some fresh memory gel under there. We'll see how I feel when I wake up in the morning. I have an admin day tomorrow, so I've got some actual admin to do. I have to get outside of it. Jump on at 8 o'clock and get the full work day. How hard can it be, right? Just chill pace, just like this. 32 kilometers, 30th. Well, as long as I stay above 30, I'm happy. Got 4 energy drinks there. With snacks in there. Yes, nowhere near as bad as I did before with this. Just a cushiony fucking bike thing on me. It takes nowhere near as bad. Fuckloads of ingrowns though. Not ideal. But I've largely kind of calloused up now and it doesn't shake anymore. That first week was fucking pain with the shape. Now the shape's not as bad, it's just bruising from sitting on rock solid seat for this long. I looked into recommendations on what to do, what cyclists do, and essentially they stand up and do sprints every now and again. We'll lean forward onto the handlebars, do shit like that, and then shuffle the weight and move it, which I can't do. I'm holding a controller and I don't have handlebars to hold because I'm moving. Angle the seat forward. Can't change the angle of the seat, it's fixed. There's Yeah, exactly. Swap the seat, swap it out. Then I'm not sitting on something, sitting around something. Easy. If I sit on it, then it can sit in me. The final 10k. Okay. Yeah, we did a bit of Halo 2 in the weekend with Tyler. Played through half the campaign, and then forgot to go online. We played jet loads, like a good 10 hours of 1v1s. Halo 1 and Halo 2 multiplayer. Good. I forgot to go live for that. Yeah, he hadn't played it. Full opportunity to get him into, well, get him out of Roblox for one, and also get him to play one of the greatest shooters of this generation. And obviously the Master Chief Collection looks pretty good now as a very nice remaster. Yeah, man. The first game I was alright. It's been a while, I'm a little bit rusty. And then that was 30-3. And it was funny too, I'm like, oh, so I just killed you here. More than likely that you'll spawn just down here, and then he's just like, fuck you. Grenade hit. Ah, yes. Alright, I've got the first couple down, and then I definitely don't have them all anymore. But it was pretty fun. Eventually, yeah, just SWAT on lockout, and then we did, yeah, some Ninja Naut, and I think it's 343, that bloody green foggy map. Pistols around, I think it's Foundation? No, I've forgotten the name of it already. The circle one. And then just played like some Just Grenades. Played some King of the Hill, which was hilarious. But yeah, always SWAT. No shields ever. Because Halo sucks with shields. Played the only way I enjoyed it. Good stuff. Put him back in his place. Reminded him he's not there yet. Yeah, Blood Gulch is nice too. We didn't go there because just two of us, way too big. Yeah, our top two back in the day that Me and the guys used to just threat was lockout, swap, and then yeah, pistols. And it's like it's a ring around just nothing in the middle really. Just no one goes down there. And then in each of the four corners there's a room. And you basically just run around the ring and headshot everyone. Ah, right, yeah, Halo 3. Yeah. Start of the decline. Some people say that was peak. Wrong. Halo 2 was peak. Yeah, it was pretty funny. There's a few times I'm like, hey Tyler. And he's like, what's up? I'm like, there's a grenade next to you. I'm below you. And he's like, what? And then blows up. Little like weird bounces off obscure walls. Played a couple of like just grenade maps and so wherever you throw a grenade from, you're not allowed to move to the other person's throwing a grenade. We just like playing a bit of that and that was pretty cool. Landing grenades on some fucking obscure angles. I played with random weapons. He got real unlucky when we did the random weapons because I spawned with a carbine the first time. Cool. An alien battle rifle. Nice. And they stole his battle rifle and it was just over. We're trying to play a gun game, but there's no gun game on those ones anyway. There is in one of them. I think Halo 3 has a version of gun games, but he hadn't downloaded the multiplayer for Halo 3 yet, so maybe once I'm back. Really? Didn't think games were running. Apologies. Dead obviously just doesn't complain. Oh, he's running an ad blocker. Other than that, this game stepped over 14 over the weekend as well. Attempted to carry the break on right through my trip to start this grind again when I got back, but I still get a couple of good days in. I'm never going to get to the end if I don't take the opportunities when I have them. Every day I don't do it, just a day more likely that I'm going to eat into Fable. Also, Crimson Desert launches in what? A month? Just under a month? Something days. It's pretty high. It's going to be hard to put hours into that and still have the energy for this. Yep. Fortunately, that's pretty much the only two releases I'm looking forward to this year, so at least decent gap between them. Halo 3 there definitely was. Didn't really... There was like custom Slayer options and stuff. You could make lobbies in Halo 2, just real basic ones. But 3 is where it kind of took off with, I think it's Foundry, and like making your own maps and shit like that. And all the weird customs, the race maps and stuff like that. That was more in 3. Oh. Forge or Foundry? I think Foundry was one of the maps, and Forge was the mode where you could make stuff. Jed will know more than I do on that. He's a Halo 3 nerd. Which makes sense, because I'm pretty sure other Jack was as well. Lieutenant Sock. Yeah, and that's largely why 3 fell off for me. It wasn't about just like fast-paced shooting action anymore. It was about dumb fucking that shit. It was still fun, but it just wasn't as serious. Didn't get all sweaty like we did in Halo 2. And that's when they introduced like the shield and shit like that, eh? The big dome and the jetpack and that kind of crap. Is that when the mongoose came in as well? Pretty much, man. That's actually it. Had like two friends that played, and we only played serious sweaty shit. Otherwise, nah. And then the only other mates I had weren't Xbox gamers, so done. That's when we got into the PG PlayStation nerds. Man, that's it. Like, we were playing that before they called it SWAT. We were just like, remove shields, battle rifles only, block out. And then I think it was Halo 3 when it released. It came with SWAT mode, and then they retroactively named the game mode in Halo 2 SWAT as well. I remember getting fucked off because I played 3 SWAT. I'm like, yes, they brought it in, and it was just slightly off. It was different. I didn't like it. Probably all the customizable head, all the different fucking skins people started getting. Get out of here, give Sweet Pie a booster skin. That was top tier armor, eh? exactly. I can't name another, but it was because it. Well, I'm not 100%, but it was after Ninja Gaiden, though, right? Or at least that's how it was in my brain. I already knew the name before that. Yeah. Now I'm pretty sure. Isn't there like a motorbike named that as well? Yeah, Sweet Ninja Skin. You're right though, I can't name any other. I can tell you that my character was cobalt in colour, and that was the extent of it. It's cobalt because it blended into Lockout the most. Yeah, I thought so. But also, it was the sickest skin in the game, and everybody knows it. Final cave. No idea. That was the era where games started falling off for me, because people just Googled shit, people looked stuff up, found online where to get this stuff instead of fucking jumping around the edge of the map and spending hours trying to find shit. That was it. That was me done. I'm out. Stop data mining. Stop finding it online. Go back to grinding it. How long it took me to find the fucking skulls in Halo 2? I don't even know if I got them all. I know I found a bunch of them though. Thank you, birthday party, number one. Fucking dog. That's the final battle anyway. Into the final 150 meters now. The battle will carry me easily past that. 1,000 gamer style stuff around 5 hours. That is the 60. Might actually just be able to hear the game sound slowly. Sweet little save there, level 45. Status 306k. Not too bad. So, what's that, 11,000 to the next level? So if I can do the fucking absolute ridiculous thing tomorrow, I promise you now I can't.
but I'm going to loosely have a crack at it. I'm going to try and hit level 50 tomorrow, which is 5 levels, which we're looking at 94, 95-ish K XP. It'll probably round us over the 400K, so essentially a third of what I've done total across 15 streams in one. Is going to be my attempt tomorrow, obviously depending on how much that fucking hurts. And that's going to be like my send off, my last little one before I go away. It's going to suck, it's going to hurt like fuck, and I'm probably going to bail at 60K. But we'll see what happens. Goal will be, I say 8, but I probably won't go 8. I'll probably sleep in. We'll go 9. I aim for the starting at 9 tomorrow morning, and then I'll just push through and just carry on. I don't even know what I rhyme. Amazing like that. Tell me if this noise comes through the mic. Oh, it's not good. Never not funny. That's me at 1100. That's pretty fucking spicy. MXP. Oh, very nearly 20K again. 06795. That's actually quite a lot. It's higher average than the last couple of streams. Probably because I went a bit slower, actually. Not basing that on time, I'm basing that average on kilometers, and it was slower, so obviously more XP. Cool. Alright, I will see you in approximately, get maths, like 10 hours, just under 10 hours, 9.5 hours. Hopefully that's enough time for me to get a good sleep, wake up, have a decent feed, find some snacks to keep me going. Hopefully I got some like random fucking gels or some shit that people who cycle have. And hopefully I can get this little fucking vid thing washed and dried in time. It's next level. Alright. See you tomorrow. It won't be that long. I'm just going to pump it out. It's going to be quick as fuck. Sub 8 hours, I reckon.